Hi there, my name is Alec Lawrence, and for this assignment, I decided to create a Pinterest account to help expand my PLN. I have a personal Pinterest account. I've used it for years. I really like the way that it's very visual. You can search for things and see what other people have done. You can create different boards, which I've done here. 21st century skills, instructional design, scholarships. I work with a lot of high school students, and so scholarships are always a really important one. For the first part of this assignment, we were asked to share some of our work. We created a screencast earlier in the semester, so I've shared the screencast in 21st century skills. This presentation basically explains why teachers should be using more technology in the classroom to help promote those 21st century skills. In addition, I've created some infographics in the past. This one here is over digital citizenship. I give a definition of the 9 elements here, and I added some visuals to that. I do a lot with Google Classroom, and where I used to work, I did a lot of trainings for Google Classroom, so I have a lot of step-by-step guides on how to create a Google Classroom. I've shared that within the Google Classroom board. Be Funky is a really awesome website where students can create collages online. And so I really like to do that at the beginning of the year to get to know my students. I ask them to share with me basically a number of pictures that describe them. When students are given the opportunity to visually show you something, they usually have a lot of fun with that. So this is a get to know you icebreaker lesson with step-by-step instructions on how to navigate the website. The second part of the assignment was to show how I've connected with different people to grow my PLN. The great thing about Pinterest is that it loves to suggest people that it thinks you should follow based on what you're pinning. And so some of the people that I follow, teachers on Pinterest, I follow this board in my personal account, so I knew right away I needed to locate them. Edutopia is a really awesome one. Danielle Knight is really cool. She does a lot of things with English writing. She's very creative, and I really like her pins. ISTE also shares a lot of great information. What I really want to share is something that's new. I did some research on it because this feature is available to me in this account, but not my personal account, and that is communities. I did some research and found out that it is a beta feature. It's invite only, so I feel very privileged. And basically, it's going to add a social aspect to Pinterest. In the past, Pinterest has been known to not be a social platform, and so they are making steps, I guess, to become much more social. So some of these communities were created by Pinterest and have grown. This was launched, I think, back in September, and so it's still fairly new. When I was searching for education communities, I wasn't finding very much. I found a couple. I believe this embedding technology in the classroom has 8 people, and this one is me and one other person. So hopefully, as time goes on, the communities will create more education communities within Pinterest, because I think this is going to be a really awesome tool for educators to connect with each other and network through Pinterest, because all the teachers I know really love Pinterest. So having a community within this world is going to be really kind of cool. I was kind of bummed that there weren't more education communities already, but it's only a couple months old, so I think we will see more to come. I will very briefly show you, though, how it looks. So this is the community here, and then different people within that community can pin things, talk to other people within that community, very similar to Facebook or Instagram. So I think we're going to see a lot of teachers pushing for an education community so that they can start to interact with each other. So that's all of my time. Thank you.